Call the special select board meeting for January 28th, 2026 to order. Need a motion to approve the agenda.
Make a motion to approve the agenda for January 28th, 2026.
I'll second.
All right, so first item on the agenda is to...
You want to call that vote, Dick?
I do. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, I'm still getting my act together here. Sorry about that. We need to have a motion to rescind the previous budget. Motion.
Does Mark need to make that motion since he was the one that made the first one?
It wouldn't hurt.
Okay, I'll make a motion to rescind the motion to approve the budget that was made on Monday, January 26th.
I'll second that.
That's for the budget. The budget was made, wasn't that January 8th?
January 8th, yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. Motion to rescind the budget. The motion to approve the budget made on Monday, January 8th.
I'll still second it.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Just hold on, Dick. I don't have my phone on me. Was January 8th the Monday?
Mary Lee's on it.
No.
Was it Wednesday or Thursday?
Oh, that was that Thursday meeting we had.
That
was
Thursday
the
meeting.
Thursday meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did have one on Thursday.
Okay, I'll try one more time. I'll make a motion to rescind the motion to approve the budget that was passed on Thursday, January 8th.
I'll second it.
Okay. Any discussion on this motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Do we have 4 ayes?
Yes.
I would make a motion to approve the budget at $4,657,542, which is a 5.5% increase over the previous year.
Second.
Any discussion on that motion?
Just that is because there was a change in the town appropriation to the library from 131,738 to the amount of 141,618, an increase of $9,880.
And just for the record, that reflects the increase from last fiscal year from the current fiscal year to the forecast fiscal year starting on July 1, 2026. All right?
Correct.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Sorry for the inconvenience.
And now we have to rescind the warning and reissue a new warning.
I would make them. What was the date last Monday?
26th.
26th.
I would make a motion to rescind the warning that was made on January 26th, 2026.
Second.
Is there any discussion on that motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. That's 4 ayes.
Correct.
I would make a motion to approve the warning. The new town meeting warning that corrects Article 31 and several spelling errors that we received today.
Second.
Any
Second.
discussion? Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, that's our action. Okay, so we're going to move on to citizens' comments. Any comments not on the agenda?
Well, if I could just thank you all for addressing this.
You're most welcome, Nancy. Want to make sure we get this right.
All right.
Select board comments. Any select board comments? I have none.
Hope you don't cost me $300.
Say that again, Mary Lee?
There's a drawing at 4 o'clock this afternoon at the Legion. I'm in it for $300. If
Well,
I'm
I
not
wish you
there, I
all,
lose it.
I wish you all the luck you can possibly get.
Yeah.
Luck not to.
Yeah, 4 o'clock's already come by.
I hope I don't get this one.
The only thing I have is we voted the last meeting to put the local option tax out to the voters. And I just wanted to kind of check, I believe we talked about it, but our goal is to use, if it passes, to use that funding to put back into the budget for the reserve funds. Was everybody on the same page with that?
I believe so.
I was.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure, because if somebody asked, I don't want to tell them the wrong thing.
Yeah, I wasn't clear on that. I thought that it would go into the general fund, but it would be for the purpose of the reserve funds.
To cover the reserves that are currently set aside in the budget at this time.
And those reserves are paving, highway equipment, and fire department equipment.
No, I wrote it out for everyone. I'll send it to you, but it was fire department, highway department, transfer station, that's 5,000. The town office is 5,000. The public safety building is 5,000. The beach is 5,000. The first response is 1,500, I think it was this year. It's in the budget thing here. Sorry, I have it written down in my office. I think I have a total of all of them. I think it was like 296 or something like that. But I'll send it to everybody, but that's I think that covers everything.
Was
Everything except
in there?
paving.
Yeah, because paving is actually part of the budget. It's in the operating budget. It's called OPS/paving, and that's been 239,000-ish over the years, and that's not a reserve. That doesn't go into the reserve. That is a budgeted item.
But
So then let's just,
we have a reserve fund for paving though, right?
We have an extra article for paving, for a paving reserve,
But not a reserve fund.
but not a reserve fund. We have a line item for paving.
Okay.
and the way it works, Mark, is if a budget item is not spent on highway, it can be carried over as unassigned surplus, or I think that's the correct word. Whereas some of the other items, we have a specific reserve account for those. So I think in this case, it might be easiest just to tell the general public that we're looking to provide funding to paving and all the reserve accounts. And if anyone wants to know specifically what reserve accounts, we can, get into police, fire, public buildings, because there's several public buildings, Crystal Beach, et cetera, because there's a whole list.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure paving was in there because I used paving as an example in the post on Front Porch Forum. And if paving was not in play for that, I wanted to make sure I corrected it.
Well, it's certainly the 75 that's being asked for that's currently being asked for. Additionally, that if that was paid for by the local options tax, and it wouldn't have to go on a ballot article, but we still have 239 that's in the budget. That 75 rounds it up to the point where we needed to get so we could do 3 miles per year. That's the reason that number is that additional 75 is there.
Okay. That's good. I just used paving as an example because I thought it was an easy one to draw a line to. To say, hey, everything that gets delivered on Amazon, those trucks are banging up and down our roads, causing wear and tear, but they don't contribute to the maintenance of them. I just want to make sure that was a logical argument.
Just one question. How much paving should we do a year?
3 miles.
It was 3 miles.
Doing is 3, but
134 times 3. 134,000 times 3 is what it cost us when we did Blissville Road. and that price usually goes up each year, but that doesn't count milling. So that's just the shim and overlay.
Mhm.
No other special like reclamation or anything like that. Just a shim and overlay. It was $134,000 per mile. So 3 miles that we have to do per year, you're talking almost $400,000.
And
So
we
we
fund
need-
about 50% of that, correct?
Yeah. We fund 239 right now.
We need to do 3 miles a year. If we do less than that, we fall behind.
I was wondering if we should do more than that.
Well, it was supposed to, the way it was on that worksheet was it was incremental over like 5 or 6 years, and then it would give us, the number would keep increasing, but that was the last time I did it was like, I think it was like 6 years that had to do that, and that's a heavy lift every year to put on a ballot, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But if the money was generated through another means, then it wouldn't have to go on the ballot. We would just have to figure out the delta. So 239 from 400,000. So 161,000, something like that, is what we would need to bring what we currently ask the voters for and the extra to get up to 400,000 for 3 miles. So we're still looking about 161,000 at 2 years ago costs. I haven't calculated for what it took this year on East Hubbardton Road, because there was places that had reclamation and we spent more. So I got to get a chance to kind of break it down.
Just
Okay,
curious.
any other select board comments, concerns? We have no action items as a result of this meeting, other than issuing a new warning, right, Mike?
Correct. I gave it to him today, thinking that you guys were going to approve it anyway. So if anything come out of this, I would have given the change, but we're good. She's got it pasted into the warning right now.
Any need for an executive session?
I don't have one.
No,
No,
Then, pending any more select board comments or items from the town manager, we can have a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn at 4:13.
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, we're adjourned. Thank you for your time, everybody.